Hello everyone, this is Sagarika from Campus Technology, a portfolio company of Times Internet. As you can see on your screen, today we'll be talking about cybersecurity. Yes, you heard me right. Today we'll be talking about cybersecurity and gain an understanding of what cybersecurity means, the various types of cybersecurity, and why it's needed. Firstly, we'll start with what is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity is the protection to defend internet connected devices and services from malicious attacks by hackers, spammers, and cyber criminals. The practice is used by companies to protect against phishing schemes, ransomware attacks, identity theft, data breaches, and financial losses. Look around today's world and you'll see that daily life is more dependent on technology than ever before. The benefits of this trend range from near instant access to information on the internet to the modern conveniences provided by the smart home automation technology and the concepts like the Internet of Things. With so much good coming from technology, it can be hard to believe that the potential threats lurk behind every device and platform you use. Yet, despite society's rosy perception of modern advances, cybersecurity threats presented by modern tech are a real danger. A steady rise in cybercrime highlights the flaws in devices and services we have come to depend on. This concern focuses us to ask what cybersecurity is, why it's essential, and why we should learn about it. Cybersecurity is a discipline that covers how to defend devices and services from electronic attacks by nefarious actors such as the hackers, spammers, and cybercriminals. While some components of cybersecurity are designed to strike first, most of today's professionals focus more on determining the best way to defend all assets, from computers and smartphones to networks and databases, from attacks. Cybersecurity has been used as a catch all term in the media to describe the process of protection against any form of cybercrime, from identity theft to international digital weapons. These labels are valid, but they fail to capture the true nature of cybersecurity for those without a computer science degree or an experience in the digital industry. On your screen, you can now see the various types of cybersecurity. Firstly, we have application security, which covers the implementation of different defenses in an organization's software and services against a diverse range of threats. This subdomain requires cybersecurity experts to write secure code, design secure application architectures, implement robust data input validation, and more. Next, we have network security, which covers hardware and software mechanisms that protect the network and infrastructure from any sort of disruptions, unauthorized access, and other abuses. Effective network security protocols or protects organizational assets against a wide range of threats from within or outside the organization. Next, we have identity management and data security. This subdomain covers activities, frameworks, and processes that enable authorization and authentication of legitimate individuals to an organization's information systems. These measures involve implementing powerful information storage mechanisms that secure the data, whether in a transition or residing on a server or computer. In addition, this subdomain makes greater use of authentication protocols, whether two factor or multi factor. Next, we have mobile security, which is a very big deal today as more people rely on mobile phones. This subdomain protects organizational and personal information stored on mobile devices like tablets, cell phones, and laptops from different threats like unauthorized access, device loss or theft, malware, viruses, etc. In addition, mobile security employs authentication and education to help amplify security. Lastly, we have cloud security, which relates to creating secure cloud architectures and applications for companies that use cloud service providers like Amazon Web Services, Google, Azure, etc. Now you can see the various types of cyber threats which are lurking around us. As you all know that cybercrime is defined as an unauthorized activity involving a computer, device or network. There are also a lot of cyber threats lurking around. Firstly, we have the botnets. This especially hideous attack involves large scale cyber attacks conducted by remotely controlled malware infected devices. Think of it as a string of computers under control of one coordinated cyber criminal. What's worse, compromised computers become part of this botnet system. Second, we have the Trojans. Like the legendary Trojan horse of mythology, this attack tricks users into thinking they're opening a harmless file. Instead, once the Trojan is in place, it attacks your system, typically establishing a backdoor that allows access to cyber criminals. Third, we have adware, which is a threat in the form of malware. It's often called advertisement supported software. The adware virus is potentially unwanted program called PUP installed without your permission and automatically generates unwanted online advertisements. Next, we have phishing. Hackers use false communications, especially email, to fool the recipient into opening it and following the instructions that typically ask for personal information. Some phishing attacks can also install malware into your device. Lastly, we have denial of service. Denial of service or DOS is a cyber attack that floods a network or computer with an overwhelming amount of handshake processes, effectively overloading the system and making it incapable of responding to user requests. As data breaches, hacking, and cybercrime reach new heights, companies increasingly rely on cybersecurity experts to identify the potential threats and protect their valuable data. On your screen, you can see why do we need cybersecurity in the first place. Well, as cyber attacks volume and complexity increases, cybersecurity's importance also increases. Cybersecurity is critical because it helps to protect organizations and individuals from any sort of cyber attacks. So you can see I have listed down some of the basic needs for cybersecurity. Firstly, technology innovation. The importance of cybersecurity regarding technological innovation is that it helps protect ideas and intellectual property from theft or being copied without permission. This is important because it allows companies to maintain a competitive advantage and keep their products and services safe from their competitors. Additionally, it helps to ensure that new products and services are not easily replicated or stored. or stolen before they can be released to the market. Second, we have business operations. The internet has become a staple in business operations for the majority of companies across the globe. The increase in internet usage has led to a rise in cyber attacks, which can significantly impact your business operations. Cybersecurity in business helps protect against these kind of attacks, including data breaches, phishing scams, and ransomware. Cybersecurity can help businesses to protect their data, customers, as well as their reputation. Next, we have the customer and employee trust. Customer and employees trust that their information will be protected from any sort of cyber threat. To maintain this trust, businesses must invest in cybersecurity measures to protect the customer and the employee data. This may include installing firewalls, encrypting data, and creating secure passwords. By taking these steps, businesses can show their commitment to protecting the customer and employee information, which can help to build and maintain the trust. Next, secure the financial position. The importance of cybersecurity to ensure an organization's financial position cannot be understood or understated. In today's interconnected world where sensitive data is often stored digitally, a breach in security can have disastrous consequences. Not only can it lead to the loss of crucial data, but it can also damage an organization's reputation and bottom line. A cyber attack can result in the loss of customer confidence, increased costs, and a drop in the stock value. In some cases, it may also lead to bankruptcy. For these reasons, organizations need to take steps to protect their data and their systems from any sort of attack. It includes investigating or investing in cybersecurity measures such as firewalls, intrusion detecting systems, and encryption. Next, staying strong amidst competition. Cybersecurity is important to gain competitive advantages because it helps protect businesses and organizations from any sort of cyber attacks. By investing in investigating in cybersecurity, businesses can improve their security posture and make it more difficult for attackers to penetrate their systems. As a result, it can give them a better competitive edge over companies that have not invested in cybersecurity. Additionally, businesses that cyber attacks have victimized can use their experience to create better defenses against any some such sort of future attacks and share their knowledge with other companies to help them improve their cybersecurity. Lastly, cloud transformation. The cloud has transformed how we think about IT, but it has also introduced new security risks. As organizations move more critical data and applications to the cloud, they must know the latest cybersecurity threats and how they can protect themselves. One of the most significant advantage of the cloud is that it allows organizations to be more agile and responsive to change. However, this agility can also introduce new security risks. For example, a cloud provider may not have the same security controls as a traditional on premises data center. Cloud data is often spread across multiple physical locations, making protecting it more challenging. Organizations must be aware of these new risks and take steps to mitigate them. They should also work with their cloud providers to ensure that adequate security controls are in place. And they should also consider using a cloud security platform to help manage and monitor their cloud environment. Now you can see some of the common methods that you can use for protecting individual data. Well, there are many reasons why individuals need to protect their data. One reason is that if data is not covered, unauthorized people can access and use it. As a result, it can lead to identity fraud, theft, and other crimes. Another reason is that if data is not protected, it can be lost or destroyed, which can cause significant inconvenience or even financial hardship. And what steps can you take up to protect yourself from this? Firstly, use strong passwords. Passwords should be at least 8 characters long and include a mix of uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and special characters. Avoid using easily guessed words like your name or your birth date. Secondly, keep the software updated. Software updates often include better security patches that can help protect your previous data. Then, two factor authentication. Two factor authentication adds an extra layer of security by requiring you to enter a code from your phone or email in addition to your password, which doubly ensures that you are the same person who is logging in and not any kind of malicious attacker. Then, be cautious of phishing scams. Phishing scams are emails or websites that pose as a legitimate company to trick you into entering your personal information on their website. Lastly, backing up data. Backing up your data helps ensure you can still access it when your computer is lost or stolen. So, as you can see, I have mentioned the top 5 common yet useful methods that you can use for protecting your data. I hope you all found this video interesting and could learn a little about cyber crime and why learning about cybersecurity is important in today's digital world. Thank you.